Good morning, everybody. I hope that you're all having a really good morning. It is Cyber Monday. I will not be shopping today because we do not get paid until tomorrow. That's okay, though. I'm sure it'll be fine. So, for anybody who knows me, you all know it's diamond painting day. You know, I have to get some of it done sometimes. It's one of those things where I run out of time to get everything done. I've already done a little bit of watercolor base this morning on something, and yeah. So here we are. I don't even know what time it is. You can hear my fireplace going in the background. That's all on TV, you guys. It's a YouTube thing so that I have a Christmas tree and fireplace up. So, it is 5:30 in the morning. And yes, I've been up for a long time because my son, I think, is on the verge of some seizure issues, and he has been pacing back and forth between his room and the garage, his room and outside, and it just, yeah, no. Sleep when you have your stress-induced epileptic son up wandering around the house at some ungodly hour does not work. It's not conducive to one another. Luckily, yesterday, I was so tired. I don't know why that part's lucky, but anyway, I got so tired that I finally did get some sleep and feeling a bit better today. I will probably wear out pretty quickly. Look at the sparkle. Oh my goodness. Victoria's moon. Girls and boys, their diamonds are so pretty. Their squares are very, very nice. Their rounds are very, very nice too. They're not round with no facets. So, because I like the facets on the diamonds. And if I had my tool in here, this would have been much easier. Okay, so let's do some diamond painting on Miss Snowflake. I want to work on Snowflake a little bit today. I have to set down the tray for a moment, though. And what I decided to do was work on this a little bit today. And then I'm going to pull out a little diamond painting that was sent to me for review that I have not yet completed the final review on, because I want to do that for my grandson for Christmas. He already has a little tiny diamond painting I did for him of a whale that was crystals, and he wanted it up in his room, so my daughter put it up in his room. I thought that was quite sweet. He wants all the diamond paintings, all of Grandmom's drawings. He's so sweet. He's definitely my boy. And he's got another 5 months before he has a roommate, which he's strangely excited for. He just got his own room finally. And he keeps asking when his baby brother Charles, or aka CJ, will get to come in and sleep in there too. He loves his baby brother, though. So I'm starting with, let me see, P, which is color number 3859. As you saw, it's a beautiful sandy, peachy color. I should have a cover minder on here. Let me grab one, since they are right at hand, because not as my normal, I have something where it belongs. You know, readily available. So we have our little purple and white husky, see? Holding down the fort. Okay. Here we go, folks. So I'm playing with diamond painting mud in this pen, and this pen is particularly special to me. This is called Purple Monster. It looks like the ring I normally wear on this hand that has to go in to have the stone put back in. Luckily, it is under lifetime warranty. I just need to give it to my daughter and ask her to take care of that, taking it to Weisfield's and retrieving it when they call me and tell me it's ready. So, there's that. But I thought we would get some of the diamonds placed on my snowflake today because I need to get this review done. This is the first time I've had a custom through Victoria's Moon. Now, I know a lot of you are anti double-sided adhesive. Okay. I can honestly say, yes, I like poured glue because it's simpler, but I still love a good double-sided adhesive. And Victoria's Moon and Evermoment are the two places I never have a problem with their adhesive. It doesn't ripple, bubble, any of that on me before I can, you know, work with it. It doesn't come all damaged, which, you know, that's a good thing because I already have enough to focus on in my life. I don't need to worry about rivers and bubbles and problems on a diamond painting of one of my babies. But these are the two adhesives that I like working with, and I don't feel ridiculously uncomfortable to multi-place on. Now granted, I will warn you of something. If you multi-place on one of those two adhesives, don't push down until you know that they are exactly where you want them, and be really precise, because once they're there, guys. See, I can shift it a little because I didn't press down. But there we are. But I personally, if you're not experienced with doing that, don't, because you will be mad at yourself on the other side of it for it, believe me. Until I learned which multi-placers worked for me and which ones I preferred to leave alone, I did not do well with them. And I can't say across the board what's going to work for you. So it's just one of those things. It's each person's individual tastes and, you know, what you're most comfortable with. For me, the thin placers like this 4-placer and my 7-placer that isn't as thin as this one. It's supposed to be a thin placer, but it's not as thin as this one. But I like my thin 4-placers. Those are generally my favorite. I would like to find a way to afford to get the steel set. I guess it's a new thing. A thin steel 4-placer and steel 1-placer to put in one of my pens and see how much I like that. Because, believe it or not, even these brass tips, you have to replace these pieces once in a while. I have actually managed to apparently somehow tear apart of one, and it was scratching my diamonds up, and I ran my hand across it for something, maybe by accident, I don't know, but it actually cut my hand open, and I went, oh boy. So I had to learn how to replace those single placers pretty quick. And that was in my very first acrylic pen. Now, I am very, very, very arthritic, and I have some chronic illness that is very pain sensitive. So I have to be quite careful what I work with. And although the pink pens that come with these things, or blue pens, depending on, you know, where you're getting your diamond painting, sometimes you'll even get a clear one. They're great. I just can't personally hold on to them for any length of time. And I even have diamond painting pens that are 3 different sizes bigger than this one, because there are days my hands are not cooperating. So if you are having trouble diamond painting because of the pens, look into getting a good acrylic pen. Now, this one is from a Facebook group called BFF, and I love the way she does the pens. They're stunning. And I like the shape of these because, you know, my hands are problematic. Another one, I don't know the name of who made it. Oh, goodness. I will have to find out about that for you guys if you want me to. It's up to you. Let me see if there's any more little peas in this area. I don't see any more. And inevitably, I do miss things because, yeah, I need good glasses. Hopefully this coming year I'll be able to go get my eyes taken care of. I understand there is a way to get it done remotely now, and I'm, you know, from home, and I'm like, please? Because I'm not supposed to be out, and Arizona has just reached capacity, and they are pleading for a shutdown. Our health organizations are. Ooh, sorry about smacking you one there. But so far, our governor is not listening. And if he doesn't soon, well, sadly, our numbers will be insane. And it could cost people their lives. So let's hope he decides to take his head out of his backside. So we're going to work with number 20 here, which is number 3064, which is the X. There's not many of those on here, so I want to get them filled in real quick. I don't know that this is going to be a very long video, but yesterday I sounded like such a loony person because I was so exhausted. So I decided to post again today, and you guys know that I typically don't do daily videos because my health just doesn't make that easy to do. And I'm okay with that. It gives me more time to go through and review and edit and decide what I like and what I don't like. So I can try to put out the best possible content for you all. Now, as you notice, one of those diamonds is not sitting the way I need it to. So, oops. Because I didn't push down on it, I can squish it over. But I think it might be slightly undersized. We'll see. You will find that not all of your diamonds are perfectly the same size. And that there are going to be, that there are tiny little gaps. You want those gaps, guys. The reason is this. Anybody who tells you there should be 0 space between your square diamonds has not had a popping diamond painting. That I can tell you. Because when there is not enough space between the diamonds, you will place them and they will pop off. And in hot weather, I promise you, they're going to expand. And because these are resin or plastic, depending on which company you're working with, I think these are resin from looking at them, which is what you want, which is what Ever Moment is. And then you're in trouble, you know. Then you're looking at this going, well, that was just such a waste of money, when it didn't need to be if you figure out which companies work for you. But I have seen even Diamond Art Club have popping drill issues. I have one of them that I did that was a popping drill monster. And I was so sad because it was such an important image for me. But I found that 2 of my friends that also did that diamond painting had the same problem with it. So I think it was just a problem with that particular painting. Maybe the spaces for the diamonds were not large enough. Maybe the diamonds were too big. It could have been a number of things. So, I know that a lot of people are Diamond Club devotees. That is your end-all be-all for diamond painting. It is not for me. I love Diamond Art Club, don't get me wrong. I have quite a few. I love them. They have images right now that I would probably just eat them up if I could. I just love them. I'm a Chuck Benson fan, so I also would like to get one of the Chuck Bensons that are licensed through Dreamer, because I've never gotten to try a Dreamer design. And again, I love Chuck Benson's art. But if I had to choose between an Ever Moment and a DAC, I am more than likely personally going to go for the Ever Moment. Yes, I know it is double-sided adhesive. The reason for it is that the quality of their diamonds and their imaging is beyond anything I've seen. When I opened up this painting from Victoria's Moon, I nearly cried, as anybody who saw the unboxing saw, because it is absolutely every moment quality from what I could see, and what I'm telling you right now is these diamonds look absolutely amazing. I'm very, very pleased with them. Are there going to be bad diamonds? Yeah. I've never seen a kit that had 0 bad diamonds. Ever. I've been doing this for 2 years now. Okay, just like that one right there. It's a little, oops, that I said looked a little undersized to me. So, because it's significantly looking undersized, I'm going to take my very sharp tweezers that will hurt you if you're not careful. And I'm going to pry it off of that glue, because you can. It's like you're seeing right now. I'm doing this on camera so that newer diamond painters can see, yeah, it's difficult to get it off there. That adhesive is, heck yeah. And it's got a sponginess to it, which I want for the sake of the diamonds. But I don't want to tear the adhesive, so I'm being very, very, very cautious. Okay. What do I do with you? Get in there. Aha, we got it. Well, we had it. And I'm just going to take it off and replace it, because it is just ever so slightly undersized. And if I can see the difference, then I'm going to replace the diamond. It was that easy, guys. Yeah, it took me a minute to move that diamond. That tells me that adhesive is good and strong. And that's a good thing to me. So, ow. Be careful with the tweezers, please. Don't drop them on your foot, as I just did. Because I didn't immediately put the cap back on it like I normally would. So yeah, that was not fun. Oh, I'm looking for any more of these before I switch colors. Don't see any more X's, which is funny. I have 1 diamond in my tray. Am I nuts enough to move this? Yeah, because I'm probably going to do more on this today. So I'll just, that way I don't have to open up the bag again. I don't advise doing that. Unless you know for sure you're going to be moving forward with it in that same day. Okay, so now we're going to do 24, which is, I think, N. Yes, it is. Which is 3772. If I remember correctly, and I am going to have to look back at the metadata for this photograph, but I think I took this last winter. It could have been this past summer, though. But I think it was last winter. And the lighting on her cast a peachy, almost orangey glow on her, but it was predominantly like a peach color. And it was just so pretty. So, so, so pretty, like my little fluff. So again, look at the sparkle on those. Oh, my goodness. And the drills look really good. And I am really picky about my diamonds. If they're not quality, I will, as you saw, put myself through the ringer, and I will remove them and replace them. So, that's just me. I'm willing to do that, especially something that's, you know, this is one of my own babies, and it needs to be extremely good quality. Because it's my babies. So, I guess what I'm saying is, if you find a company that you really love what they do, you love their images, and you don't find them anywhere else, but, oh, they have double-sided adhesive, don't just write them off. Give them a try. A lot of these companies, if you are not satisfied with their product, they'll try to make it right. I know that I have found the customer service people for Victoria's Moon to be quite nice and very helpful. Now, I generally deal with their internet marketing person, of course, because I'm here to review these for you. Yes, the upside is I get the diamond painting. But I'm not one to just film an unboxing and let it go at that. I will typically try to do at least one whip and chat with you on a piece and give you a final review when I get the time to film that. Because I want you to know what I think of these companies' products. And I'm very, very honest about it. If I don't like something, I will let that company know. Because they are asking for my opinion. They're wanting that information. What can we do that's better for our customers? And if that's not what they're wanting, then I'm probably not the person to review for them. Because I'm going to be honest about it. And a lot of YouTubers are. I mean, look at my friend Natalia, Lovecraft Forever. She is very honest in her reviews, but she's not rude about it, which is what I really love when she does reviews. Even if she finds things she's very upset with. I've seen one video that I could tell she was very unhappy with something that occurred. But that's because, you know, I've been watching her for a long time. And I do sort of know her personally. You know, we do have outside of YouTube communication. And she lets these companies know. She tells them, hey, this is not okay for my viewers. You need to fix this, or I'm not going to recommend you continually. You know, you can't be all over the place. But she does it in a way that is palatable. It's much easier for them to swallow. And I think that's the key in working with these companies. You've got to give them the information, but you've got to be nice about it too. You can't be rude, because that's just not good behavior. And, well, I guess you could be rude, but then if companies want you to continue to review, it's at their own risk kind of deal. Okay, that did not go on there correctly, so manipulate it a little bit. So that's up to them. I know there are some reviewers that, in my opinion, are a little harsh in the way they present their opinions, particularly in their videos. I just sit shaking my head at them going, really? There are better ways. But that's okay. These companies work with whoever they choose. And if they don't like the way you do something, they're not going to work with you. And for me, if I don't like their product, I'm not going to work with them until, you know, they come to me and say, we've changed this up. We'd like you to, you know, give it another try. Then I'll deal with them and see how they do. But I always give a company, you know, a second chance. Because I have run into that. Where I just didn't like the quality of it at all. Is the unboxing still up? Yep. Because that's what I was doing. I'm here to let you see, you know, my genuine reactions. What do I like? What do I not like? What's the deal? Making sure I'm replacing these in the right spot, right bag. Because I have 3 bags out at the moment. So, but please, just, you know, I'm just saying, don't shut down the use of a company such as Victoria's Moon or Evermoment or something like that just because it's double-sided adhesive. Some of them, such as those 2 companies, this company, have really high quality Yes, it's going to slow you down doing the diamond painting a little bit. But isn't the point of doing the diamond painting not just to get the image to put on your wall or whatever, get for a gift, but to enjoy the process? For me, slowing down a little bit lets me take a breath and get out of whatever's in my headspace that I need to, you know, move away from. So, I don't know. But I am going to let you all go, and then I am going to do some more work on this and see if I can get some more significant progress. My thoughts and prayers are with all of you as always, and I really hope that you have an awesome Monday, and that while you're doing your shopping for your diamond painting friends and for yourself and your family, that you will consider stepping outside of your comfort zone sometimes. Just, you know, ask advice from people who do this. Myself, Natalia, we do this. This is our job, to find out if these companies are good. And I know that Natalia and I would both be happy to answer you, and I'm sure there are others out there who would as well. So, have a great Monday, and I will see you all another time. Bye-bye.